Ladies and gentlemen, quickly what we're going to do is give you the India picture so far. 9 states, 242 seats is what we have shown to you so far. How do they stack up? Rahul Shankar was just giving you a breakup of the largely North India Hindi belt, where the BJP seems to have returned a better strike rate than the last time around. Let's dwell on these numbers a little more. Let's try and call it up if we can. Let's try and call up the numbers. Let's try and look at this. So this is the India picture so far on the News18 Mega Opinion Poll. The News18 Mega Opinion Poll says 242 out of 543 numbers, 174 for the NDA, 61 for the I.N.D.I alliance, 7 for the others. Of these, the breakup, as Rahul Shankar was addressing a little while ago. Let's go back and repeat these as we look at the big numbers. We're putting the state-by-state numbers at the bottom of our screen, starting with Bihar. Go on, Rahul. Let's break that down again in terms of strike rate.
Let's break it down by region first. The North, out of 183 seats that have been projected on day one of this opinion survey, the BJP has picked up 167. Now, I'm not talking about the NDA, I'm just talking about the BJP. They've picked up 167, which is a strike rate of 91% across 7 states of the North. These states exclude 4 states, which we have not taken in. Overall, out of 242 seats, BJP is up by 11 seats from 2019. Because you add the tally from the South also. It now needs 56 out of 301. To get to 370 out of the 301 yet to be projected seats. It requires just 56 to get to 370.
That's sorry, wrong math. 174 is what they are on right now. If they need to get to 370, they need to get 200 out of 301 that needs to be projected.
I'm only doing BJP.
No, even with BJP.
Yeah.
The 174 is what 167 is what they have now. If they need to get to 370, they need 200 more seats.
200 more seats.
Yeah. So they basically need to win 200 out of the 301 that have not been declared so far.
Yes.
So which means they need to win 2 out of every 3 seats that we will declare tomorrow.
That's right. That to get to 370.
To get to 370.
Yes.
370.
Very tough. Very tough.
Yeah,
but they just need 100 to get to 270 in a simple majority.
Yeah.
So they need 1 out of 3.
1 out of 3
to get to a simple majority. That's what I think you were trying to say.
Yes.
Yeah, 1 out of 3 seats to get to a simple majority.
2 out of 3.
And if they are anywhere between 1 out of 3 or 1.5, then they cross their last time's tally of 303.
And 2 is then they achieve
and they cross and they get to a place where they return their best ever figure, and that best ever figure is something maybe short of 370, but it's way past the halfway mark, and then they're far more comfortable. So this is where it is at this point in time.
Anand, a tiny trivia. Zaka was mentioning about the Shravasti seat, so I can't stop my temptation of mentioning the candidate. It's Saket Mishra, the son of Nipendra Mishra ji. So that's an interesting candidate, 20 years of banker. And it's a very rural seat, and he contesting there will be a lovely contest.
It will be but overall, if you look at these numbers, and these numbers they were assessed in February 2024. Now, would you see an addition or an attrition? Let's start with Dr. Ranganathan, Tehseen, Poonawala, and we'll take it outside or let's start with Amitabh Tiwari. Amitabh Tiwari, this survey was conducted sometime in February. The numbers have been collated, and this is where we are in somewhere in mid-March. Do you see the rate at which things are going, the momentum to shift away from the BJP or add on to the BJP? Do you think there will be more factors that will influence the voter between now and when the votes are polled? Do you see the BJP getting close to what the Prime Minister has set as target, that is 370?
See, essentially, the momentum in the past 15 days to 1 month has been with the BJP because of the addition of allies like TDP, Janasena, etc. And your own survey as of now is showing that the NDA is gaining 20 seats. See, for BJP to get 370 or 400 for the NDA, it needs to maintain its 303 tally of 2019, which your survey is showing that it is largely maintaining. And it is gaining 20 seats, 13 seats in UP, because last time Apna Dal had also won 2 seats, and 7 seats from the south, which is 5 from Tamil Nadu and 2 from Kerala. So that's very important, because for 370 or 400, they need to gain seats in south, which your survey is showing, and perhaps tomorrow we'll have to see whether it is gaining in the east as well. But it's a 3-tier strategy. of RAM, which is regain, attain and maintain. They need to maintain, they need to regain the lost seats in 2019 which they had won in 2014, and they need to attain, that is they need to add on to seats in the south and the eastern part of India.
Is the opposition going to mount a serious challenge, Tehseen, given the mood of the voter based on this opinion poll? This is February 2024. Do you think the opposition is going to get anywhere close to even 150 seats?
I do respect this opinion poll. It shows a direction, but I believe very, very firmly they've got some. An opinion poll get it wrong. Everyone got Chhattisgarh wrong. They said Congress was winning. I do believe the results will stun the country. Not only will the opposition do extremely well, I am very, very confident in Uttar Pradesh. The breakup of the BSP seats, the BSP vote share, which I don't doubt, coming down to 9% or perhaps below that, will actually shift to the Congress and the SP. I don't think the BJP is gaining as it seems to gain. I do agree that the BJP is closer to the halfway mark, but I still think the opposition is in a fight if they can raise the right issues. One last thing on Ayushman Bharat, just in Uttar Pradesh, 40% of the cards do not vote. 40% again a CAG report. That is the Modi guarantee, Modi delivery. When keys were handed over of a house, the PM Ayushman, the PM Yojana,
PM Awas
Awas Yojana, the woman tells on camera that the MP people took 30% money. On camera she said it. So I had to pay 30% bribe. That's the state of affairs in Uttar Pradesh. Sure, there is a hype. I'm not disputing the hype. Sure, there has been some delivery. No government does not do delivery. But
you know,
this is
I've got to wind up, ladies and gentlemen. We
Tehseen
just
Poonawala?
pause. This is
How
part
many
one.
Vidhan Sabha elections have you won after 2014 as a Congress retain? How many states?
0. I agree with you. And therefore I'm saying, but they've won you, and therefore I'm saying the opposition can win this.
If there is enough to puncture holes in the claims of the ruling disposition, then the opposition is perhaps not doing its job of doing of puncturing the holes. So till then,
It takes you back to the first graphic.
The other aspect is,
who do you trust to deliver the message?
Yeah, who you trust, not just trust to deliver the message. For every 9 person or 1 person who's saying there was corruption, there are 10 people who say at least I've got a house now. So now which of this factor works? I'm not saying it's okay for corruption. It should not be there. We're going to wind up. Anand Ranganathan.
And there were some very challenging elections.
Let's go back to
I'm not
1970.
saying
Let's
that.
go back to
I'm not saying that.
1970.
No, it's not going back. It's not going back. I'm just
Final
saying.
word, we need to wrap up, guys.
Okay, we are running out of time. Running out of time.
We'll call you back again tomorrow.
Exactly 10 seconds, Anand Ranganathan.
This is why I love Tehseen. PM Awas Yojana has made 44 million homes. Tehseen talks about 1 home. Case closed.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, we've talked about 9 states here on part 1 of the News 18 mega opinion poll. 242 seats, 174 to the NDA, 12 more states left, and yes, 301 seats to show to you. This is how the arc looks, and in this case, right now, the BJP and the NDA are surging towards this halfway mark. It's not 370, ladies and gentlemen, it's 272. If they cross 272, they are back in power. How far and how better can they do, or can they do better than 2019? That we'll wait and watch on the News 18 mega opinion poll.